There was a time in my life when, as a previously very confident person, I was suddenly struck by a serious disease. And things that I used to be able to do and be very good at, I was no longer able to do. Forget being good at them, you know? And my world became smaller and smaller, and there are still some people in my life that believe that I'm a failure because there are some things that I can't do or that I can't do very well. But that's really up to them. That's their problem. It's not my problem. I have overcome a terrible, terrible virus, worse than COVID-19, when I was only 25. And I have lived, I have survived, I have minimized the amount of damage to my left lung, which is what got damaged with it. And I went on to run 2 half marathons, run my own business, have an employee, and do so many things. I've traveled the world. I've enjoyed myself as much as possible. But maybe I haven't traveled to 20 countries. Yeah. But I don't want to anyway. So I'm quite happy with what I've achieved. Now, there was a time when it really used to get to me, when somebody would say something to kind of imply that I'm not good enough, usually because they're trying to use me for something. They're trying to make me feel bad about myself so that I will do something for them, like lend them money or whatever. Like, hey, if I wasn't good enough to make that money in the first place, I wouldn't have had it to lend to them. But I didn't think about it that way then, and I just let it get to me. And I ended up with the belief that I wasn't good enough. And I remember going even to an employment agent, a headhunter, who really wanted me to go for a particular, pretty good executive job with very good pay. And I just told her, I'm not good enough for that. And you know what? She kept telling me, please, please, please don't listen to that person who's putting ideas into your head, which was my then boyfriend. Don't listen to him. You are more than qualified for this. You've got all the skills and experience. You've got the contacts. You will do so very well. Both of us will do really well from you taking this job. Just go to the interview at least. And I just couldn't even get myself to go to the interview. I was so convinced I wasn't good enough. But with EFT, I've worked on all of that. And as things happen, and I meet the odd person who perhaps I can't quite shake off from my life for whatever reason, but I tolerate and I keep at a distance. And they try to put into my head that I'm not good enough for this and not good enough for that. Well, I'm really sorry, but oh no, actually, I'm not sorry. I'm quite happy that I live a happy and full and fulfilling life. And I'm not going to give up just because somebody thinks that because of this tiny little problem that I've got, that limits me in some ways, I'm going to denigrate myself to second-class citizen. That's not going to happen. I want to continue being successful, move from success to success, and just be happy. I want to work for a long time, as long as I can. Just because there was a time in my life when I couldn't. So why not? I like sport. I like adventure. And I like relaxation. And I want to enjoy life the way I want it. And it's so nice. I'm just so grateful to EFT because only recently somebody tried to knock me down. And I don't think they did it on purpose. But I am so grateful. I'm just so grateful that I had tapping at my fingertips. Literally, you stimulate certain acupressure points as you say certain words in a particular way. So you're either led by a practitioner who knows what they're doing, or you learn. Maybe go to a course or two and learn about EFT. And I've got my own specialized one about feeling good enough and self-esteem. And you know why I'm keen on that one, don't you? So anyway, I hope that this has helped you to at least question that you should. You know, maybe get the idea that you should dislodge those limiting beliefs in your head. Because I think you're good enough. You're good enough to watch this. Okay. So, thank you for watching. Until next time. Bye-bye now.